Welcome everyone to another lovely Saturday live stream. Hey Jason and Jenny. There's Timmy. Timmy. Come on. Oh, look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. Alright. Gotta show you. Get close. Here, get in there. Show. Oh yeah. Look at that. Get it. Okay, he's got it. That will keep him busy for about 45 seconds. Then that'll be gone. So yeah, we're back for another round of Orebound. This time I'm gonna do some exploration. Since last time I did a bunch of base work, got some automation done, basically making money through crafting wooden beer barrels and selling them automatically, and I was building up a stockpile of supplies. Those are almost full, so today we're gonna swing it into full money production mode, full gold generation mode. Real quick though, if you didn't see it already, if you remember the game Forever Skies that I did a bunch of content on during early access, they have officially announced the full release 1.0 launch date of April 14th. So April 14th, full release, bunch of new content, new biomes, locations, and the final story chapter, all that. New tools, quality of life. So be looking for that. Have it on your wish list if you haven't already got it. And conveniently, they have a couple of bundles right now. One of those is very fitting. If you haven't picked it up already, you can buy a bundle of Forever Skies and a Loft together for a discount on both. I currently have both, so I don't need to do that. But if you haven't done it, they're doing a discount. They currently have the game 40% off until, well, okay, that was 40% off till the other day. And now they got the two bundles going, so you can go and see about getting a bundle for that. But yeah, again, April 14th, they're going to have full release for Forever Skies. We'll be diving back in with it at full release. Look forward to see what that game has added as far as the new content for that. Because, that's kind of interesting. It's like Subnautica, but in the air. And you just basically are building in the Cyclops the whole time. Sort of thing, moving base. Take it with you. Alright, he's made it more than 45 seconds. I am surprised. But yeah, we're going to do some lovely dwarf stuff today. And go down deeper. We looking last time, I've got a bunch of spots where there's pathways down and then it's just a straight drop. And I've been looking further and further at them. I seriously think it's pretty much one large, almost completely continuous cavern system for that. So we're going to be diving into that today, or rather digging down, climbing down into that today, and doing some more stuff. So let's go ahead and get diving into some Orebound while everybody joins in. Give it a second. 1 second. There we go. All right. So we are, yes, back here. My lovely outpost. You see, I am now on the pipework and the iron cogs, and they are almost full. Finishing off each of these stacks, and then it should be 2 more stacks there and 2 more stacks of the cogs. That will be very quick. I've also, you might see, moved some things around a bit. I got my stuff reorganized. The storage has been moved. I feel like I would like something a little bit better still as far as organization on just, your random stuff. Because the automated storage is nice. It's just so big and bulky. It's kind of hard to get it set up the way I want without going over the top in terms of the size of everything. But I've got me a little thing set up there. You see, I've blocked off my storage for gold. I did my little stack trick. So I have a total of 4 million gold storage ready to fill. And let's see, which one was it I put it in? There we go. So I've got a bunch of iron and copper ingots. There's kind of been trying to stockpile extras just so I have them. I got some extra stuff there. That's the one. There we go. All stack of copper plates, iron plates. We're going to get the cogs and the pipe work in here. and then we're gonna switch it over to the money making setup. And while that's going, I guess we'll grab supplies. So, Jason, Jenny, how are you today? What's going on with you guys? Guy and gal. So we're gonna have Felonious joining hopefully soon. Has anybody seen Xbox lately? It hasn't been on in a few weeks, and I remember got a job and was having to work weekends because of it. But usually I figure at least once in a while we'd hear from Xbox. Tons of snow. You got nailed this week. Well, depending on how somebody takes that, you know, got hit with a lot of snow, got nailed some other way. That could be taken the wrong way, taken completely out of context. I'm doing all right, you know, another day. It's finally starting to warm up again. We had like just a sudden temperature drop again back into freezing after we were in like 70s for several days. You know, people getting out in shorts and everything again, and suddenly it was down to freezing. And it's kind of like, when is this gonna stop? It's spring, you know, first day of spring, it was immediately like, oh yeah, it's freezing outside. Like, again, immediately back to freezing on our very first day of spring. 40-centimeter storm. I also could be taken out of context, but in context with the other out of context thing. $40 centimeters. I'm sorry, I need that. Let me think. That's a good bit, yeah. I mean, probably for where you are, it's not as bad. So I'm trying to remember which one it was. I've been doing more exploring through this level. I was like, nah, I need someplace else to go. I got out and I thought about we were gonna do maybe the farming stuff today. We might still do that a bit. But I went up there and I did some major, like, just wandering off in the distance, exploring on the surface. And I'm so glad we have this little beacon selection thing, because I never would have found my way back. I gotta build like a little lighthouse watchtower type thing to let me see where the entrance is to get back down here. So I did this already. I figured this would be kind of the shortest trip to get down here. And you see we've already got, it's not as bad as like in my previous save where I went down into one of these areas and everywhere there was just emeralds on the ground. I'm not finding that right now in this save. I'm hoping we come across an area where it's just littered with stuff, but I haven't found one yet. But yeah, you can see in the distance down there's a lot of, you know, it's like these caverns, but there's more open space between them. There's not as much like stuff being just kind of blocked off and have little openings. It looks more like just one larger cavern space down there. I really want to let this kind of finish before we take off exploring, so that I can let it, you know, get the money making stuff going. I guess I could let it just go, and then all the excess gets. Well, no, I want to fix this right before we go. So but we could get the rest of the path built. So yeah, we got a big opening there. We got the opening there, and then there's more that way. There's just so many different openings. into other cavern sections. There we go. All right, that's it. That's all it took. We're here, grabbing some sapphire ore. Lovely. Got a big guy here. Also gonna use my new weapon. Oh, he got me on that one. Haha, easy. Relatively. Let's see. Destroyed lamp. Okay. Two guys, which regular orc. Timing is different with the big axe than with the sword. So I gotta get a little adjusted to it. He's still flopping over there. Oh, nice. Destroyed anvil. Old forge. I see a backpack, I think. Yeah. Just kind of clear the enemies out of this room, and then we'll run back up so I can fix my money production. Yeah, attack the broken wood stuff. That's what you want to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna run circles around this guy. Literally. He's got a swing attack that has like a good sweep. But when he does that downward attack, you can literally just walk around him and dodge it. There's your guy. Did the air guy despawn? Or is he under this guy? See that tangled set of feet there? Oh, he already despawned, I guess. So that was fast. While I'm, you know, fighting the air guy, first one despawns. That's too quick. How am I supposed to get the goodies? What is that? Does that not look like a figure over there? Like, seriously, it looks like a head, shoulders, 2 arms, torso. Is that like it's like a secret spawner type thing? I mean, it's just terrain, but it looked like a figure. And of course, conveniently, 2 guys show up in front of it. Oh, how you get me on that one? Oh, that is an interesting. What's that called? It's a trick. Pareidolia, I think. Seeing patterns in randomness. It seriously looked like a figure. I was like, did something not spawn correctly? Oh, goody. Some dwarf camp, or goblin camps. Orc camps. Goblins. Make me some money this way. Almost feels like I want to take a one of the little the cheap sentry turrets. One that just fires off like hot coal. Chunks at them, you know? And I just want to carry it and put, like, build it over here. And then, like, lure them back towards it. Let it take them down. I'm gonna mine these skulls. Bunch of potions too, which is good. I got the potions I needed for that the King's Board quest thing. But I feel like there might have been another quest that needed a bunch more. I know there's another quest I have for the orc skulls where I need like a massive number of the large orc skulls. All right. I got a good bit of stuff. Let's go on back. I love how those guys, like, look, he's still there. But I had that one that despawned so quickly, I didn't even get a chance to loot him. So there's not a consistent despawn rate on these. Actually, before I run up, let's look up here and just see what's in the next cavern. Yeah, I'm hoping, I mean, you know, it'd be helpful to find one that's just got tons of, like, emerald or sapphire or whatever scattered all over the ground. It's just like a whole, you know, massive amount of it, which I'm not finding. But I do see a deposit that we can go and set up some drills on. Okay, let's see. Ruby deposit that's surrounded by sapphires. Makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense. And I think that, well, I've seen one of them. I want to say that's the troll over there. Like over this way. I want to say I remember seeing him in one spot before. Yeah, he's like super massive and just wrecked me. It's a troll, yeah. Ogre, maybe what it was. Either way, he's too big and nasty for me to deal with right now. But this ruby, I don't know if I'm going to... Considering where it is, I technically could dig out and try to do like a conveyor thing going up for this, you know, up the ground level up there. I'm just not sure I want to do that. I think that's actually all going to be like under my current base too. Because I'm facing this way. Reversed. This way. Reversed. And that way. So yeah, I think... Okay, maybe somewhat into the next cavern. You know, like maybe not under the base, but we're like more under this area right here. I got in front of the base. I can make that work. Hey, Felonius. Thanks for joining. Let's see, that was about 3,000-ish gold, or 3,000 and change. I gotta remember how to organize some of this. That's the problem. Remembering where I put everything. I got silver ingot. I'm just kind of, with this, I'm throwing the ore and ingots together right now because I don't have much of either. And then my gems. Like that. Because I had a iron. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just want like a small stockpile. Orc skulls. Alright, I've got 60 large orc skulls. I want to say I think it was 150 for this next upgrade, next like reward thing. I could be wrong on that number, I have to look, but I feel like it was that 100 150 on, you know what, we could just do it this way. Let's see. Well, I could. Let's see. Oh, I did that one. I need to build 10 mini turrets. I could do that. Actually, I just need to build 10 at some point in time total. And then 150 orc skulls and 50 large orc skulls. Okay, so maybe I have that. No. I have 119 orc skulls and, okay, 10 large orc skulls. So yeah, I still need 40 large orc skulls. And I don't need as many orc skulls. The large orc skull is going to be the harder one to get. Alright, let's check up here. See how I'm doing. Should be done. Yep, I'm done. These are probably backed up. It's fine. So, actually, what we're going to do is I realized I could do this. Is we're going to just split all of this out. I'll take those extras. As we're coming back to this game from playing the Loft, I have to change like some of the controls in my head on how they are set up. You know, I'm going to, nope, and we're gonna let that go, and we're gonna change it to the pots. We'll just do the pots, and we're gonna change this to tools. Fine. There it goes. Okay. And you know, I'll just take the extra. That's fine. And now this can come out once I empty it. And that has my production for money making purposes automated. Yeah. As technically I can use that as storage. That was the thing I saw. There is a toggle on the automated market, which is kind of interesting, that you can just say, hey, yeah, it's you. Stop selling my stuff. And the guy's like, okay. You know, it's a power switch on a person, basically. You know, seems a little awkward to me, but okay. If he wants to have a power switch flip, fine. Okay. So that is handled. I think I do want to try some defense stuff. We need to make some of these. So let's see, that was cog, ingots, coal, and wood. Wood, and then I need a bunch of coal. Not just to build it, but for the ammo. Yeah. So let's go do some. You know what? also kind of thinking copper ingots. We're gonna do a right, I think it was 10. Yeah. And I'm gonna take a stack of coal for that. It's not like I don't have enough coal. So we're gonna do the ruby spot. You know, find ruby everywhere on the ground, but now we're gonna actually try to mine some. Cause I do have is a gem cutter and gem polisher. So I gotta basically kind of like the grinder to grind it into dust. Instead, I get the cutter, so it takes the ore and cuts the gems. And then you got the polisher, which is basically like a smelting thing. See, all right, so I'm coming. That's the way. Okay, I am thinking the wrong direction. Because that's the way to my base. Because I come over this way and then come down the tunnel. So it's that way. So it's the it's underneath a solid wall. Oh well. It's fine. I can still choose to build up at some point. Alright, we'll dump 100 in there. And get that going. Let's good opportunity to try the defense thing. See how well this works. Okay, so you build it and it has 10 in it already. Interesting. Alright. Mr. Ogre, right? Yeah. Oh, got me! One hit! Yep. Oh, and why did I not spawn at a... Oh, I don't have a bed there. That's right, okay. There. No, not this spot. It's where is it? Where's my entrance? Yes, this is why. There it is. Okay. This is why I need lights. And oh, hey, look, I've got a goblin on the surface now. I think that is maybe the second time I've seen that happen in this new save. Yep. Okay, it's somewhere over here. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, it's amazing how much the earth shards glow, but your torches don't, really. Like, from a distance, I can see earth shards all the way down there, but my torches are nothing in comparison. Well, I need to build a little tower up there that shows where the entrance is. Oh, great. Now I got them coming after me up here. Maybe this means the normal attacks are going to happen now. Because I was starting to think that something got broken in the save. Because they're not attacking me at my base. I'm not having to build defenses. Huh? I don't see any over there. So let's go. Obviously, I didn't give a chance for my turrets to do their thing. Maybe the turrets are still actively working. Yep. Maybe he got shot at after I got knocked down and he decided to destroy my turrets. We'll find out. Yep. So I need to lure him in. to like a whole firing field. Plus, I do need to get stuff from there. I think the turrets are okay. Yeah, ammo. Okay, I'm just gonna try to dodge him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. He's catching up to me. Going back this way. At least they started shooting at him. He got, like, confused for a second. And now he's after me again. Yeah. I don't think I have enough left. And oh, hey, a nice silver deposit. I'll eventually get to. Okay, this is not going to go well. Oh, yeah, that sucked. Ah, he got me. Oh no. Okay, I need to build a bed. Yeah, that's a bunch of, it was 2 turrets. He finally got interest in them and decided to attack the turrets. What I hear? You know, obviously it did take a moment for the aggro to kick in enough. So maybe what I need to do is I need to do like a little spread of turrets. So that it just, you know, I can kind of run around the edge of it to lure him in and then run around the back and maybe draw him away from the turrets so that he doesn't go after them. But yeah, that's I need to go get some coal. Because that's going to take a bunch of ammo. Probably shouldn't put as much in each spot, but as long as he doesn't go destroy my little drill down there, you know, be like, hey, what's that thing? That's still going. You know what? I'll wait on those. Just focus on the big guy. I'm sure doing a bullet style turret would be more effective in the end. But I don't want to build the turrets, have to carry them down there and, you know, transport some ammo and fuel down there too. I'd rather just have it be, oh wait, no, those use steam. That's right, the automated ones use steam, so I'd have to go set up a whole steam thing as well. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to kill the big guy and not have him possibly destroy my stuff. Oh, yes, sapphire ore. There we go. Okay. That. Do I have? I got enough. For 4. I can make 4 more with these current supplies. Hopefully he's still injured from the previous attacks. He didn't just go and suddenly heal himself. And maybe when he killed me, it restored his health. But hopefully he's still injured And I can take advantage of that. Get this right. Okay, there he is. He's turned. Yeah, the fact that his aggro range stays out where I'm at, like, he still has aggro on me and can see me from such a great range. I'm assuming that's hurting him. I see blood. It does take a second for them to track him. I think the other ones are out. Ooh, emerald. Okay, I'm gonna get this ready. Where'd he go? Do not tell me that he's resetting and that's gonna heal him. Need him to swing and miss, so he just kind of stays in one spot for. Oh, goody, got him. Oh yes, okay. Only died what? Twice? Twice, I think. Yeah, him killing me in one hit is kind of like. I mean, I get it, he's a big guy, but at some point I should have some kind of armor or something, at least to keep me from dying with that one hit. Knock me back or something, you know? Make it feel more Lord of the Rings-ish instead of just, bam, he's dead. At least give me some armor, you know? Wow, I'm breaking up orc skulls with the pickaxe, and it's just like there's so many stacked on top of each other. You really only see one, but then it's like, oh, here's another one. It's like a Russian nesting skull. That does not look like an orc skull. It looks like a mammoth skull. I mean, it's got tusk. It's like an elephant mammoth skull, not an orc. Okay, so that guy's done. 1 emerald. Not a field of them. That's a little disappointing. What is that? Sapphire gem. All right. So, assuming he doesn't respawn over there, I now have control of this cavern. Which I'm good with that. Got iron. Don't worry about that. The silver deposit. Somewhere over here. Yep. Yeah, there. And of course, I got a bunch of ruby. Unlimited ruby. I got room. We could do a little bit more looking. I do see, like, there, the other tunnels were, like, from the different places that I've been exploring from, how they all just kind of, you see they come in here, there's a lot of floating rocks. With the cave generation changes, we get a lot of just floating rocks in the air. I don't remember that happening, at least not as noticeably, before the changes to the world generation to make for the big caverns. Now it's like you can see a lot of places where there's just rocks floating in midair. It's totally fine. They seem to have occasional problems actually hitting me too. Like I've noticed plenty of times I was kind of standing there. They'll sneak up and swing and not hit me, but I hear the, you know, the like that, and it's just I stand there and I don't get injured. And I'm literally just standing there not moving. The goblins do seem to have like an issue with, like there, okay, 2 out of 3 were successful hits. Oh, he's angry. But he's also doing my job for me. Oh, I was like, I was getting ready to just, you know, collect. And, oh, oh, there he is, okay. I looked over, he's slightly further away, and yeah, kick you around. Go, in the fire. Roast orc. Okay, that skull just kind of disappeared earlier than I thought it would. Yeah, Russian nesting skulls. It's a new thing, apparently. Yeah, let's keep going. Still no big, like, just caverns with just tons of gems scattered around the ground. Also, you see, I'm only getting, like, I've got the 1 ruby spot, and a couple little deposits. I'm not finding a lot of deposits now either on this level. About to be out of space. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay. Alright, I see them. Okay, yeah, he's coming after me. It's all my headlamp. That's what it was. Alright. Time to head home with the goodies. You guys are being quiet in chat today. Everybody said, hey, Felonious, and that is the end of it. Felonious is so special. Chat's over. Way to go, Felonious. I see he still hasn't despawned. Ooh. That might be sunlight. If that's sunlight, then that would be a straight shot up to the surface. Into a very not special cavern, but still. Alright, so I have... There's a hole over there. Might be something through there.
Yep.
But we went through there. That's where I had the big ogre. I've gone that way now. That's the next one. Go that way. And do some more exploring through there. Or I try to dig down further. I'm at 36,000 gold now. It's not producing money as fast as I was kind of hoping. But it's still a case of I'm doing other stuff now and I'm getting money. So that's the advantage. Let's see, boar hide. What's it? Skulls. Sort. 16. I got 6 large orc skulls from that. That's all. I love how the potions also sort separately from each other. You think that would sort together? You know, just saying, if they're potions, all potions kind of would go together sensibly. Silver, gold, iron, and cogs. I think that was stuff from the sentry turrets, and then of course right there. That. Okay. I probably should look at building some new production stuff. What was that? I heard a character go. It wasn't me. I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of sitting there. And I hear a character go. Makes me a little concerned that there was a orc out here. You're eating Pringles. Now the question is, what flavor Pringles? The spicier the better. Actually, I have a couple. I can't remember the exact ones because I don't get Pringles that often. But I have had a couple of them that had some nice little, you know, little hint of spice to them. I just can't remember which one it was. Plain Pringles, oh. Not even like sea salt. You know, sour cream and onion, something like that. Stockpiling some of this stuff just in case. Okay, so now research station. It is in the no, not crafting, factory, manufacturing. What was it? Combinator, the gem cutter, which I need a precise gear. I'm assuming that's going to produce the precise gear. Except I need gold gears for that. But yeah, I get like, okay, here's... I've already got ruby gems and sapphire gems, but I'm going... And I get the ore, it goes into cut, and then it goes into polished. So that. Made in combinator. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be another little spot anyway, just for that. Maybe we don't do that just yet. What do I get here? No. Okay. Upgrades. I don't get why we have two different like styles like that. I mean, we don't get an upgrade to an actual axe, but we get an axe. Like, it's not for wood, it's for orcs. So we have a basic axe, which is all we need for axe work. Like, no point do we come across anything that's made with sturdier wood that needs a sturdier axe. But we need better pickaxe. Barrel bomb. I wonder how much that does damage to the surrounding area. Alright, well, back down we go. We're gonna go off in the other direction. I'm not seeing any downward like tunnel openings, anything that leads to like the next level down. I guess I could try digging down. But I know part of this world generation update was to make it so they can add more levels later. So more layers to the sections of the world. Yeah. You're looking for Reese eggs? I'd avoid those. I don't like Reese eggs. Yep. Honestly, I'm getting to a point I don't like anything with heavy amounts of sugar. Like, that doesn't stop me from going and getting like a milkshake, something like that, you know, every now and then. But generally, like candy, stuff like that, I'm kind of getting where I don't eat candy that much. Maybe like, you know, it's like a mint or something like that. I'll have that, and that's like, okay, this is good. You know, this is a good amount. Like if I'm gonna have sugar, you know, just, you know, processed sugar, not getting it from like fruit or something. I don't remember if I got this. Ooh, we got a tunnel there that might be somewhat accessible. Okay, I'm gonna grab the skulls. Total elephant skull, not orc skull. Trying to trick us. Yeah, I see, like I used to at Easter time, especially when I was a kid, I would love the little peeps, you know, marshmallow peeps. And so my parents would always get me that stuff at Easter. And out of everything else, you know, chocolate bunnies, whatever else, that was the thing my mom for years. Even becoming an adult, she'd always be like, I know you liked the peeps when you were a kid, so here's some peeps. And she'd give me a box of peeps, and I finally had to just tell her, like, you know, I can't have this. Like, this is just way too much sugar. Plus, I've kind of like got where I just didn't like them that much anymore. And I was like, yeah, I really don't want these. Please stop. Because I feel bad because I gotta eat them. But they're not good for me. And I kind of want to avoid diabetes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We got another area. I just dig right through then. Forget doing this. I'm just gonna go. See, it's that way. Oh, was that ruby ore? Oh, I've got a ruby spot now, so I'm good with that. I don't need to load up on the ruby ore there. There we go. Take some time, but you finally break through. Oh, I see emerald. And we got copper deposit. So I guess if there was like, oh, hey, look, nearby, oh, there's another iron deposit. You know, and then I got a coal deposit. I could set up a whole separate little outpost. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I got my copper, my coal, so I can produce what I need. Otherwise, and then I'd be like, okay, here's, you know, ruby, here's emerald. Funny, I haven't got any silver or gold yet. I found those easy in the previous save. Ooh. Just keep going. Look at that, and I can see already. I'm assuming just a tunnel into the next cavern section, rather than a tunnel up. I saw 2 little goblins coming after me. I want to see how far they track me. Or, you know, just deal with this guy who's, like, literally stuck in there. Seriously, his attacks strafe to the right around him, and his attacks pretty much always miss you. If you go left, you know, strafing around him, he'll hit you, but all you gotta do is block and you're fine. There's that double hit. They get that, for some reason, like, their attack glitches at times, and they do 2 swings. My orc skulls. As you know, I gotta have a bunch of orc skulls. Oh, I didn't finish the orc skulls. Okay, yeah, somewhere over there is the, okay, yeah, that, somewhere over by the copper deposit. Gotta remember how to get back out of here. Another big guy. Oh, he killed the goblin. He killed the little goblin guy. That's what happens when you know, get underfoot. Ah, mining away on skulls. Totally legit. I mean, that's how I harvest all my skulls, is with a pickaxe. I think that's how the Predator does it too. It makes them all nice and shiny with a pickaxe. I think this was a cave path I saw over here. Was it? Where? No, but we got... Oh, okay, so there is that one there, which might just be leading up into another section, and then we got another path here. A nicely made tunnel leading right through. How, you know, inviting. And we got a different deposit. I think I could be wrong because coloring from a distance, but I'm thinking that is possibly iron. Is that all of them? Oh, there you go. Here's another one. Well, sometimes you hit them and just the way they, like, their body shifts, it makes it look almost like you cut them in half. Yeah, like it's just, the ragdoll effect makes them seriously look almost like you cut them in half. And the two pieces are falling apart. Gold deposit, okay. Gotta remember how to get here. Possibly. I know it's through a tunnel. This is definitely where I need to use like a tether thing. I'm not saying a tether that just like is a non-stop path, you know, but at least maybe a tether that tells me where each opening is for the pathway. Actually, a good bit of stuff on the ground in this cavern too. Yeah, I got the ruby. Oh, not ruby, the emerald and sapphire. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, that's what was next to the ogre guy. So, I'm kind of glad I didn't get blindsided by an ogre killing me in one hit. That would have been a bad situation. Like, oh yeah, now I gotta figure out which path that was to get back there. Oh, look, got a little guy coming over there in the corner. He's working at it. He's trying. Alright, well, I've got a small silver deposit to harvest from. And now I found an infinite gold deposit to harvest. That is a little bit out of the way. I feel like the large skulls, sometimes they disappear before it actually makes contact for the final hit. Like, it'll still say 50 of the health, and then the skull goes away. See, it's doing it with that, too. It's like there's a delay to the sound and animation as I keep swinging. And, of course, then auto-save. Did I get this one already? Did not. Okay. I think I have looted pretty sufficiently. Rather than trying to get some ore. So, that's a good little find. Yeah, I can find it way over there somewhere. Okay. Now I gotta remember. I see that tunnel there. I know I came down through a tunnel path. I think it's that one right there. So there's a tunnel over that way too. Let me look and see. Yes. Okay, this is where I came through. Okay, yeah, right there. What is this? Copper? Yep. Okay. And then, let's see how I can do this. I need to get up top. I just want to kind of climb up that way. Okay, so that's the same place I just came through. All right.
Yep.
I just, you know, chose a little bit different path to get there. I'm gonna look at this. So over there, I see that one. There's that tunnel right next to it, leads to the gold. And then there's this over here that I did not go through. So let's see what we find. Oh yeah, that other big open area. I think this is where I had like 2 guys chasing me from here. I see an entrance kind of over there, and then I don't see much over on those sides. Definitely looking a little sparse except for what's on the ground in this area. Not even full camps. Okay, I'm going back. To drop supplies off because I got a lot. I almost feel like I just want to go grab the supplies and pick like a location, maybe the one right next to my little stair set that I came down with, and maybe try to build down an elevator setup and just dig down, just keep building elevator stuff. Just try not to dig a hole out under me where I fall. Ooh. What's that? Bit of emerald there. I'm assuming just regular, you know, I smack the ground and get stuff, not a, you know, mineable deposit. Do that. And there we go. This is the spot I was looking at. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, they've respawned now. Right? I gotta get you out this way. Hold on. I don't think I got both of the orcs. No, I did. Yeah, they all just decide, like, hey, we're coming back. Most places I've had the orcs just don't return. A couple places I did destroy the camp because I didn't want them returning, but I didn't. I know I killed those guys already, and then they're just back. Okay, we're gonna get some ore. I've got the thing over here, so we'll grab the ore before I go back up. Also, chance to see if anything is respawning over here. Cause a problem for me. Like a big ogre. I mean, I did just kind of destroy his stuff. Took his trophy skulls. Okay. So I got some ruby ore production going. I could turn around and use it to like make money by depositing it. You know, because I don't have the gem cutter yet. I really don't want to deal with the whole having to build a separate spot just yet. Kind of like having everything in one little spot. I'm hoping maybe the elevator options will, or item, you know, conveyor elevators we're going to get in the coming update will help with putting everything together a little bit better as one base. I'm still going to have to build something somewhere else in the end. Just don't have the room here. Skull, skull, skull. Like, again, why is one skull here and one skull here when I auto sort? It's not alphabetical. Coal is not alphabetical before boarhide. It's like the potions should be together. That's weird. Oh, all those potions I'm not using. Food stuff should be together. I mean, let's get rid of the money. See how much. Oh yeah, about 3,000-ish again. Silver, gold. It's funny how much more gold I've found than silver. And then, yeah, I also find the gold deposit before I find a silver deposit. What am I making? Yeah, I did have something. I did not make anything there. Yeah, I've got enough supplies to not have to worry about production for a little while. Like, you know, this is my spares, and then I have all of this and all of this. So I've got enough of those, and I've got all these spots. I kind of have it where I just build, you know, like produce a bunch of a certain set of items and then not have to produce them for a while. It's not really like satisfactory overall at the moment. What? Oh, that's why I'm not making any money, because I had it toggled off already. Wow. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why I was making so little money, and I'd already toggled it off. So all the money I've been making, why it was so slow feeling, was just from the barrels. And I went from 48,000 to 115. Like that. Okay, that makes more sense. Now I'm making money. Yeah, much better. And all this, everything was backed up here too. Look at all this getting backed up. I messed up. Let's buy some stuff. You know what? I'm gonna unlock it just because I can. I got the monies. I haven't unlocked those, but yeah, I can afford it. So I got that. I already unlocked that. Didn't unlock. Oh, that's just cheap. So it's unlocked. Let's get some boar bacon sandwich. That just does not sound that appetizing. Large earth shard farm plot. Integrate the earth shard further increases the farming output of this large farm plot. Honestly, the name to me makes it sound almost like we are farming earth shards, like we're growing them with that. Automated barrel maker for ale, because you know dwarves love their ale. Brewery machine. Brews the finest ale. And then auto farm. Oh, I like auto farms. Automatically grows crops. So we might do some farming in a moment. What else can I get from here? Did I unlocked? I already unlocked. All the stuff's unlocked. Did unlock that, but you know what? I got money. I'm rolling in coinage, don't you know? Alright, I haven't done the automated like turrets yet, but I did see this. The lightning traps was kind of like an interesting aspect for me. Because it does look like it's some sort of steam type of you know, thing for it. And I've got steam production here. I got more than enough steam production. The flame defenses, so you can make fire ale. So, you know, we go make ale and then throw ruby powder in with it. So we crush rubies, I guess. Instead of cutting ruby, we crush ruby to make the ruby powder. It makes fire ale because rubies are apparently spicy. And then we make flame traps. So again, I'm not really being attacked right now. You know, knock on wood. So I'm not really worried about it so much. I've almost got everything unlocked now. And let's just see. I have pitifully drained my gold down. It just does not look very goldy anymore. Alright, you know, we're gonna go. I unlocked stuff, but we're gonna go do some more exploring. As long as I can find my way around these caverns, I want to keep exploring. See what else we can get. So based on that, I'm gonna say I think I'm almost. This is probably close to where my entrance is right above here. Because I see that what looks to be the other tunnel, at least from the other direction down to here. Okay. So I have ruby over there. I've got gold somewhere off in the distance. I know I did that one. Did I go this way? Because this, let's see, the ruby's over there going that way. I came in here. So really this should run right next to the section with ruby. I could probably dig out part of the wall to open up and create my own cavern opening between the two sides. Yeah, this should pretty much run right up into that ruby cavern over there. You know, we can collect mushrooms on the surface, but not underground. Coal deposit. Okay, so we've got a possibility there. Coal deposit to produce fuel here for itself and pipe that fuel over towards ruby production. Oh, now we're getting into more of the caves like I remember. Kind of tunnels from the other previous world generation. That's an ogre. That's an ogre, right? It looks like an ogre, but he's hanging out with orcs. I'm going to go this way, which is going to be a bad idea because I'm going to get trapped in here. Wow. A proper tunnel. Oh, okay, I'm starting to see more of these big guys. It's kind of funny because, like, the ogres, it seems more like that other one I found and killed. He was off by himself. You know, he's like, I don't want to deal with these little guys. They're, you know, they pick on me because I'm so big. Make fun of me running around and poking at me. You know, he doesn't like the regular orcs, so I found that's kind of weird that they are hanging out that close together. Okay, where did I come in? Which pathway did I come through? Because how I don't remember. See, there's a thing there. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think this is the one, right? Oh. Oh, texture change. Is this possibly one of the ones I went through earlier? I don't think it is. I would have collected some of that stuff. Yep. All right, come on, let me up. I have stumpy legs. I'm a dwarf. You don't have to do this to me. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more maze-like, labyrinth-like. I'm gonna get lost. I saw sunlight up there. Okay, so yeah, this feels like the other tunnels I was finding, where, you know, everything came to like an abrupt end, where you basically fall to your death, or fall and get stuck, can't build out. But now I got this one here that I literally could just walk down and out. And there we go. Okay, I'm back. Yes, that was it. Okay. So here's the coal. And that's a ruby. Yep. 10,000. So I can clear that one out. But, I mean, that's coming from that direction. That means that side should be where that big ruby deposit is at, and the other silver deposit too. All right, now the annoying ones are gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And I'm gonna put like a torch by each side just so it's easier to find my way back here. And there it is. Okay, so ruby deposit right through there is my is the ladder, the stairs going up. I'm gonna make this just a little bit wider. And now I have, there's a bit more distance to it, but I've got, okay, 10,000 ruby, 10,000 silver. There's a 10,000 silver over there. There's an infinite coal here and an infinite ruby there. If I can find some relative, like, oh, hey, there's that tunnel, that cavern should be on the other side of this wall. I might be able to spider out and make a nice enough little setup here. Like, oh, I will make me a bigger entrance between the two. Yeah, that's better. Not great, but better. Okay. All right, let's go through here. Let's see what I find. Looks like another ruby spot. And another ogre. Probably another ogre over there. He doesn't have the first guy had like a bone weapon, you know. How much does he have? Like, oh, okay. I got a little too close on that one. Just slightly too close at the end. I did notice after the first live stream on this save, you know, the first live stream, I was single shot killing boars with the sword. And then after that, they turned into 2 hits to kill. And now I've got this axe, and there's still 2 hits to kill. So there seems to be a grace period when you start playing, maybe like the first session. Because I went 3 hours the first time when we started this game save. And the whole time, boars were single hit kills. So there seems to be some kind of time frame, or, you know, oh, you've closed out, you've loaded the save again, like a fresh load. Well, that's over. You know, you've already lost your grace period. Because, yeah, it's weird that I was doing so much more damage initially with the sword, and then it kind of went back to what I was familiar with in my previous save. Huh. Well, I've died a bunch today, but at least I've done some good exploration. Still not doing well enough on the skulls as I need to. Oh yeah, gotta cook me some boar carcass. Boar hide and dwarven whiskey. All this whiskey, I haven't started drinking it yet. Trying to avoid a drinking problem in the game. All right, so that is a potential new setup, at least for the emerald right now. I could see it being like, okay, I'm gonna do these 2 emerald, or this emerald spot, and right now, because I have no gem cutter, haven't unlocked it yet, because I'm gonna have to make some other fancier stuff. Or I did unlock it. Yeah, I did unlock it. I'm gonna have to make some, or no, wait, hang on. Let me find the right thing again. Did not unlock it because also 200,000 gold. I didn't notice that part. I'll have to make, oh wait, there's that, yeah, I'm gonna have to make gold rings, so, let's see, gold gears, okay, so, there we go, I got gold, I'm finding gold, I kind of would, you know, it'd be good to have more. Do have that gold spot, I could go down there, set up a few things, I gotta remember how to get there, that's the problem. I feel like that's I want to take either the supplies to build a standalone drill setup where it's the, you know, here's coal for, like, a stack of coal for the water pump, for the steam boiler, and then the drill, of course, the stuff for the conveyors, and then one single storage. And just be like, here's all the stuff. Hopefully it fills up storage. I go back there at some point, grab a ton of gold. I come back and start trying to maybe manually smelt it here, or I set up another temporary smelting thing. Trying to think how I want to do this. Let's I don't know what we want to do. Do we want to keep exploring? I've done a lot of running around in these holes. I do want to start digging out tunnels between the different caverns, see if I can find some new ones too, just because they're not linking, at least directly. But do we want to keep doing some cave exploration, or do we want to do some building? And if we're going to build, do we want to build up top, like try to do like a little farming setup, or do we want to do like a maybe like an ammo production setup? I could probably make that work here. I think. Also, I did unlock the transport stuff, so that could be an interesting option there. Yeah, I don't need a campfire. Cooking cauldron could be kind of nice to put here beyond just that. We got all the farming stuff. Trying to see, got a lot of, you know, I pretty much got everything unlocked as far as that kind of stuff. Where's the, I guess here, okay, rails. So minecart station, and then minecart, more efficient than the belts, but of course, you know, it's obviously for going longer distance. I need both. You saying I need to build both the farming and the ammo setup, or I need to do both the exploring and the building? I kind of feel like I want to just take a break and do some building now. Because I'm still kind of leaning towards this being maybe a separate, standalone money-making spot for later. And finding me maybe a better place. You know what? I know what I want to do. I want to do... Oh, let me go grab the supplies because I got some wood being drilled. Another funny thing to say is I'm drilling wood. To, you know, instead of chopping wood, I'm drilling wood. Oh, and these are empty. That's fine. I just have to remember that next round when I come back. I got the 2 drills over here, gave me wood. I've been trying to stockpile on that. Let's build a farming spot up top. Just outside of the entrance there, where I keep having to come down. As I want to do that. That way I can build it as, like, here's... Ooh, actually, I do have an elevator. I'd have to move a couple things around. Might be worth it, but I could move some things around. Build the next floor on this spot, and then build up into the roof. Like, build the walls up there, build on up into the roof, and then dig straight up and basically build it as a top side to this. Like, oh yeah, I still have this. I could just do an elevator down and then go right back up. Problem is, where do I put the elevator so it doesn't hit things and I have to go and move stuff around? I feel like I'm gonna have to move things. Farm and bullets. You're gonna head out? Okay, we'll see you, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. You know, okay, I got an open spot here. If I don't have to retool anything, that's a big if, you know, how updates go with early access games. See what that opens up. Oh, okay. Take those out. Okay. I can't remember because I hadn't done it in a while. Elevator for like a single floor up and down. Not the biggest fan of that, but doing an elevator like this, where it goes up like here, could be useful. And then just build up that way. Though I do want to make sure I line it up right. I think I kind of want to try and do that. Like, let's do an elevator going up. And I think because of the way I got this done, I'm gonna put it right here. Well, that doesn't. That's overlap issue. Okay, if I do it like this. Okay, there go that. And we get an elevator. Okay. And what I want to do is instead I'll have the ladder still come up here like this, and the elevator is just gonna go literally up past this. It's just gonna be like a viewpoint kind of thing. Like that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to build a thing to climb up. I do want to do the farming thing, but I feel like instead of doing a separate farm where I have to walk up those stairs and go up here and go that, why not just build straight up? You know, build up from here, enclose the walls, everything. Get that all taken care of, and then get to the point where it's like, oh hey, guess what? I can just dig upwards and keep building that till I reach the surface. If there was a coordinate system, like I could use this thing and it would show me like, hey, you're at this coordinate, I'll go literally map where I'm at and I just go and dig down from the surface, but we don't get that. I could, now that I'm thinking about it, I just realized, and it's not a guaranteed thing. Because if I go here, you see how fine it can move around? It's not perfectly free. It does have snapping, but it's still got a very fine snapping option. But what I could do is I can place a beacon like right here, right in the middle of that. And all I gotta do is go up there and try to line it up directly below me and dig down. The issue I think I'll face is if I do that, it'll look like it's directly below me. I'll start digging and I'll fall here. And I'll have a hole in the roof coming to here. So I don't know if I want to do it that way. Exactly. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do some walls. And yes, it's not gonna be pretty. I gotta do the overlap. I'm trusting we're gonna get proper walls at some point that show like, oh yeah, these no longer have that overlap thing where or where, you know, you have an actual opening for a conveyor belt, so you don't have to just leave it like wide open. You know, let me turn this off, because every time that gets in my face, the brightness from the headlamp causes the whole, you know, the like visual adjustment, like your eyes are adjusting to the dark kind of thing. You notice that the game does that. Like, you look at something really bright, and then you go into a dark area, and it's got that contrast to it as your eyes are adjusting to the dark. But it happens so readily with the headlamp that it's a problem. Ideally, I never have to work on changing this setup. If I do, I'm probably going to need to start a new game, because that will frustrate me. That, or they make the machine design smaller. I just double stacked. I did. I double stacked. I built one inside of another one. I think 3 should be maybe good enough for this. High on each on this level. This is just to, okay, something's off kilter there. Always something off kilter. Did it like embed them partially into the floor on some of them and then stop on the others? Because they were not equal height. Okay, that's better. Maybe it just looked, it made it look off for some reason, but it wasn't. Okay. I guess I'll do it this way. Feels like the wood or the stone blocks are just high enough that you can't like jump up one level. But if they were just slightly shorter, you could jump to the top of them to help climb up. What? Okay, I built on top of myself. How did that work? I built one where I was literally standing, so I couldn't move because I was inside of it. But I still had spots in front of me where I tried to build. And I did it again. Whoops. Yeah, I have built myself into... Somehow, instead of placing where I'm aiming, it's trying to place on top of me. Why would it do that? It's just... I'm not understanding how that is like... It is prioritizing build on top of yourself over where I'm targeting. Here we go. Now we're gonna get into the whole I gotta dig some stuff out. At least the stuff inside. Okay, seriously. Is snapping on top of me or inside an existing block? And I just, yeah, that was not how far I tried to jump. I was not supposed to do that. Alright, I need to back up on top of that. Okay, let me up. I gotta build ladders just to get around inside my own base. Okay, that's done. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go back this way. Well, look, it might actually not be tall enough using 3 blocks high. Okay, come on. There we go. Come on. It's overlapping, but I got it turned on. Okay, that fits. I feel like that's not going to fit. That's going to be just above this wall height. I'm going to have to do 4 walls high to actually create the next floor here. Again. Oh. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna have to go 4 wall sections high to cover up some of these machines. Really, right now it feels, based on just some of the demo pictures you can see for the game, the ones from the devs, and just some of the designs of the items, it feels like we are meant to build this in an open air type of setup. Like, don't build a big dwarven fortress because you're gonna need such big areas for your stuff to fit. Build a, you know, big platform where you're, maybe build a fortress visually for the looks, but build a platform with open air for all the piping and the machines and everything, because you need so much in the way of open frames for certain things. Like Satisfactory, you know, you end up having you have like the pipe connectors for getting pipes inside. You have the conveyor connectors for getting conveyors inside, and it all ties into the wall section. So you're not like leaving just an open gap trying to get inside. You can incorporate it properly. And of course, the vertical conveyors, the elevator aspect helps a lot with that too. But we don't have that right now in this, so it does feel almost like we are supposed to just build a big open space and like leave it at that. Just make sure you got enough defenses that the orcs can't get in. Gosh, snapping on those is bad. first game save, I built that big platform that was like 30 by 30 foundations. Just massive, lots of stone, just a pain. Kind of, you know, frustrating to go get around, and I couldn't figure out how I wanted to design some stuff for it. I thought I was doing so much better with this smaller, more compact base setup. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, I already had to expand on it because I had to add 2 more foundations in each direction to make it so that certain things downstairs would fit on the first level. And then I almost had to redo it to make this fit. And this is a relatively small, not so complex setup right here. So it feels now like I should be building really massive, but again, open, because you can't put, unless you're doing overlap, you can't actually close your walls in completely because of this stuff. Even with the conveyors. If you did, oh hey, I got mine carts coming in, that's fine. You still gotta have conveyors coming in somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to consider this to be completely enclosed. I need to get up top somehow. You know what? I've got an idea. If this will work. I tend to have problems with stuff like this. Like it doing that. Like, where is that other one? I somehow placed a wooden tile somewhere over here, and I'm not sure where. It just said, oh, I'm going to place floating inside something else. Odds are it's probably outside the wall, if I had to guess. Like, that should not be possible to do, but it is. Same as with, like, No Man's Sky. It should not be possible to do that sort of thing in No Man's Sky, but you can. Okay, I got my idea. Probably just not going to work. Okay. So now, let's do it this way. Why is that going inside of it? Like, I don't want to put it inside. I want to snap to the, like, around the outside. It's acting like the snap point on the elevator is the middle, which would make sense for the elevator parts themselves. But I need it to work a different way. Okay, I'm just going to do it like this. Oh, come on. Stairs are frustrating in this game. So much worse than other games. Probably should actually leave those just in case I fall. But I'm going to live dangerously. I think I can make this work. I'll keep a little bit of that section just to not be quite so risky. Now, there we go. Yeah, okay, now I gotta get, okay, let's do this. Maybe my beacon idea is actually the better option here, to go and just say I'm gonna build a beacon down in the middle of it and try to find my way up that way. There, okay, now we're maybe getting somewhere. Why does that look crooked? Okay, that's straight. It's just it is looking crooked, even going that direction. All right, let's see. You know, if I could jump high enough that I could basically, you know, that trick you do in games where you jump. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, that is not acceptable. I did not trigger the one that was standing on. I was standing on another one. That's not right. Yeah, if you could jump up high enough to land on the block, like just enough to get clearance and place underneath, I would just jump my way up and dig up like that, but... Alright, now I am going to go for it. I'm just going to risk messing this up. Digging in the wrong spot. It's very possible I might do that. I may be having to do a bunch of replacement of dirt if I mess this up. Maybe shoveling a lot of dirt today. If I get this right, then we're gonna build an up top section for the farming. That's good enough. I mean, that's a central base. I have my production for money. I'm at 180,000 gold now. Was it 200,000? 200,000, I think, was for that next unlock. I'm almost there. 181,000. Iron beacon. Wow, that's much weaker of a beacon. Love how I'm a dwarf and I'm wearing flip-flops. Totally the normal dwarven thing to do. Okay, yep, see, that's what I was thinking. Is like, I am uncertain. Okay, I'm gonna go by where my reticule is on that. I am looking, as far as I can tell, straight down. And it is right there, so I'm either gonna succeed or I'm gonna fall to my death. So what you do, you don't mine straight down in Minecraft. And I am doing exactly that. Oh, look at that, I did it. Oh, and I'm gonna die. I fell through my elevator shaft. How about that? I am just killing it today. Or killing myself today. Look, that was perfect, wasn't it? Oh, and it's like right next to that entrance. Useful. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. How am I gonna make this happen here? Like this. Okay. Oh yeah, that works. And now, I'm on the edge, but how do I get back up? Oh man, I still need to do. I was gonna do the other. Man, get the other steps, the stairs out. Can I do it? Can I? Yeah. Okay, that works. This is not the best way to do it, but it. Okay. As long as I don't go completely falling down again. At least that snaps. I don't have to worry about orientation on it. All right. Almost out. Yeah, not the fastest method, but it does keep me from dying. Now, and oh, look at that. I'm about to be out of here. Great. That is wonderful. Let's get the last set of these done. And now, we'll throw a. Oh, yeah, again, the hole is. Like, some stuff is not snapping correctly with it. A little frustrating there. Go ahead and put this up. And save. And there goes this. So now, call the elevator. Yep. Call. Is it coming? I think is coming. I mean, the thing changed appearance. I don't see that. You know, nothing's moving there, so it's kind of hard to tell. I think that's it, yeah. See the light moving a little bit? That's where my original little outpost was. Hey, it worked! Alright, we're going to go down to floor number 1. I still think they should change it to E to trigger that, not the mouse click, so you don't accidentally hit the thing. And so now... Oh! Hurry! Wrong buttons! Oh, I hit the right one. It was still using the stupid shovel. Okay, so that hopefully takes care of that problem. Yeah, idea is I can now come down and I have a look out. I can, how do I get rid of the beacon? Okay, select that one. Okay. I don't want place. I want to, switch build mode, but I can't, like, okay. You know, switch build mode, I see that. I'm not targeting the beacon. How do I get rid of the beacon? Okay, what'd I do? Nope. I damaged my elevator. So I can't get rid of the beacon now? That should not be the thing. Yeah, I know I've still got some stairs up there, yeah. I just can't get to them out of range. Oh, well, I've got an elevator to the surface. So now I can look at doing a farming outpost. I kind of want to do it on the surface because it feels like, yeah, you need sunlight. I also like the idea of, with the animals, as we get, like, you know, animal husbandry aspects of being able to manage the animals, I feel like I need an open grassy area for that instead of, like, stuffing the boars and whatever else we get into hole in the ground. Try to remember where that goes. Yeah, okay. And this way it's easier. I don't have to go like running up that way to there. I'll leave that just because it's not causing any issues. It's not like I need those resources back. And what I can do is, with the elevator, it will make it easier for me to transport stuff up in terms of the coal and such, because I do need steam up there to run sprinklers and such. I guess water up there to help with the sprinklers. Steam to run them and water to actually fire out of them. So it seems like it'd just be easier to take coal up there instead of a whole separate thing up top for the farming stuff, rather than trying to go back and then right along the side of the elevator running pipes up top. I could do that. It just seems like that would be an unnecessary amount of effort for that. Like, I don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Get all of these running again. I may change, just for the look from the outside, I might change some of the walls in the second level into windows. Just give it a little bit of contrast. Not because I need a window to shoot orcs from. See that one tree up there in the entrance? That's what was making me think about wanting to build like a little lighthouse, watchtower kind of thing by that entrance, so I knew where I needed to go if I died, or when I'm up exploring and need to come back. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, I probably should set my spawn point. I haven't done that since I moved stuff down here. So yeah, that way I don't have to keep going and finding a place to finding my way back. I do not need like a nice place to sleep though for here. Set color and set spawn. Okay, so that, yeah, that just should take care of it. Yeah, I'm not, how do I get rid of the beacon? Do I have to take, like, this out and then? Oh, yeah, I have to do that. I had to take it out because it was overlapping the beacon. And of course, when I did this, it sent the elevator back up. That does take a moment. It is a tall elevator. It's a big shaft, you know. Very long shaft. I wish you could see, like, some indicator that it was on its way. Calling the elevator. Don't tell me you broke it. Oh, please don't tell me I broke it. I'll have to run up there. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to, yeah, go run up top now and look for the elevator. I guess I broke it. Apparently, I cannot call it down now. I broke the thing, or maybe it removed the other stop when I did that, and that's why it's not. Well, no, it should still show the elevator then at the bottommost level if I remove the top stop as well. Unless it's not showing because there's only one stop. It shouldn't have broken. All I'm saying. Yeah, the elevator's just broken. Like, I called it and it did not. Oh, because it's treating it as this is number 2 and that is number 1. That, yeah, that's backwards. See if it works now. So it literally was trying to treat. It was inverting it. Like, oh no, you're on level 1 now because it was the first stop. It's not doing the sub level. It was like, no, you're trying to go down, but we're looking for up. See if this actually works this time. I think that's, yeah, it is coming up. Okay. So now, let's get all the mushrooms and such out of the area. Yeah, I am going to build a base around the elevator. It's not just going to be a come up here, step out, and you're done. I want to build an outpost around it. So that's the top side area. And there's this. Where's that? Leaked. I know I came out of this one at one point. I remember. Like, I found my way up and out of here, I think, when I was exploring at one point. Or no, I found my way down. I couldn't get across, and there's iron. But not the iron I'm harvesting. So there's a whole different cavern area over there. Which is awfully close to mine. Okay, I'm still gonna build up here. I can make it work. I can fill in that area if I need to. Done it before. I'll close up the entrance. I think what I want to do is for here. I'm going to do like a... Not a symmetrical, like that's in the middle type of thing, but more askew. Like that's towards the front. Primary entrance that leads down going like this way off into the wilderness. And then what I'll do is have where when I come up here, I'll build back and out to the side and over this way. And if I need to, I'll just enclose this, fill it in. What I can do is have one area, probably over in that direction. What I do is I have like a courtyard sort of thing just come down. That can be like, it's like almost a courtyard, but not for that purpose. Instead, have it be a open area for like animals and such. If we end up getting animal husbandry for like the boars, you know, I'm just trying to think ahead as far as with the possible changes that they might introduce, the new features. Don't want to have to completely redo my base, this base setup again because, oh yeah, we just added this. Yeah, tear down and start again. Okay, this should be far enough out. So for these bushes that I feel like they grew back. Okay. We're gonna go with stone again. If I can get it to snap. I mean, that's it's not snapping, but it's lined up. Actually, let's see. I also do like the decorative tiles here. Oh, of course, can't snap that tile, huh? That tile doesn't snap. Does not work. Can't snap to wood. There are some serious shortcomings on some of the building in this game right now. Can I snap with that? No. So I can place wood on stone. I can't place stone with wood. Autosave again. I guess I'm gonna have to just do it like this and hope I can line it up correctly with the elevator. Okay, yeah, that works. At least well enough. And then that leaves me... Well, no, it does. It lines up. Okay, so that's overhanging a bit. What? That's... Okay, that's not working right. Oh, look at that. So, like, those did not snap correctly. They snapped off set. As they tend... Like, right there. You know what? Turning overlap off. Except I need overlap so I can do that. Okay, so that gives me that. Now the problem becomes height. Because that is not going to line up. So I need a way to scooch it up slightly. And you know, if this would snap to it, right, that would take care of the problem. Wood, yes. Stone, no. Actually, it does not snap at the top level. It snaps along the base. Oh, and look, yeah, that one's off too. Okay. These are lined up at least. I just gotta get them to line up better. I need a half height thing. Like in a loft where you have that half height wall option that, you know, treat that as the 4x4. I need a 2 wide, 1 high type option or something like that I can just nudge this a little bit higher, you know, to get like that, or nudge the foundations just a little bit lower. Can do that. Oh, maybe. You know, I just heard something that is disconcerting. And I want to make sure it's not what I'm thinking it is. It sounds like a crackling, crashing almost sound, like a rustle, but not a full-on, like it's rustling, you know, like maybe something breaking. So let me come down here, make sure I don't have anything attacking me, destroying everything. I hear that. I hear that crunching sound. I'm hoping, I would think I did not hear that all the way up top, but it's certainly possible that's what I heard. I think that's all it was. I must have been hearing, you know, the production sounds all the way up the elevator shaft. All the way up as I'm trying to line up the foundations. Yeah, that sound. The smelting construction sound. I heard it all the way up there. What's the other game? We had another game we did that. Had that happening. Wasn't No Man's Sky. It was something else we were doing the live streams for. Was it Power World? I was hearing, like, I could hear stuff from way further away than I should have. And I can't remember. I know there was one we had doing that where I was like, there's no reason I should hear this, and yet I'm hearing it, kind of thing. And now I can't think of what game that was. Also, even this stuff doesn't snap to the foundations. Yeah, that's going to be the problem, is getting stuff snapping, because they don't want to snap. Why can I not snap stone to wood? Or snap to the elevator? I mean, that's a big oversight, if you ask me, if I can't snap to the elevator at least. Okay, that's interesting. But it's snapping to the foundation. Okay, let me just try this without those there. If I could get it to snap on one spot. Come on, snap on top of that. Okay, this is the problem. And is going to be a big problem. Now, what can I do to make this line up? I can do it with the foundation if I can do half height. Or I guess technically, because of the way it is building into the ground, I have two choices. I can dig out the area and then get it so that one foundation sinks into the ground to that height. Or I can build up part of the ground. I can't build up any higher. Okay, so that is maximum height. So you're not gonna terraform and build a big mound of dirt. Okay, so my option then is to dig down. You know what, before I do try that, let me just see. Yeah, see, I just gotta get enough. I gotta dig down low enough around my target spot so that I can line it up with there. I just gotta get it where it lines up, and then I'm gonna have to visually line it up to it like I did to get the first one down. I'm just gonna have to dig it down and then be like, oh, it lines up, place. Oh, I don't want to do it like this. Okay, remove dirt. And then don't remove any more dirt. Okay, well, alright, that... Okay. Problem is getting it just right. That might be it. I might have done it. And then that would leave me with 1, 2, and 3. I mean, that is superbly close. If that is not perfectly aligned, it is close. Let me add some dirt back. As long as it didn't mess up my elevator. That is so close. I'm gonna say I think that's gotta be level. I may very well be wrong, but I think I got it. Okay. So now, don't know how far out I really want to go with this. I want to go taller than this. Yeah, this is not going to be tall enough. Also, still having some snapping issues. Yeah, they have to at least allow snapping for stuff like that. Like, at least snapping for the elevator between wood and stone pieces. But ideally, it should be stone can also snap with the wood pieces like that. Because right now, it seems that the snapping is restricted to the same group of objects. You know, these will, you know, certain ones of these will snap together, but won't snap with wood, and vice versa, because they're in a different grouping. I'm gonna just, yeah, let's take that out. I'll just do like that. And pretty sure I took all my cogs out, so I don't have enough to build the new elevator the stop for it. So yeah, I'll have to come back up later. Now let me do this at least. This is not the ultimate, end all build for it, but I should just snapped right on the front when I tried instead of making me literally have to build it on the side to make it snap. And I heard it again. I heard my downstairs production stuff firing off. Okay, you know, that's... Also, we still need a thin wall as opposed to that. Still could be better. Okay, I got that. Throw these in so I don't fall down. I guess the shortcut is I could just jump to my death and be fine. I do see what looks to be some dirt there that might be getting in my way.
Yep.
Yeah, one cog short because of the extra height levels.
Yep.
Alright, I need... Yeah, that's enough. Actually, dump some of this stuff. Seeds, mushrooms, and such. There we go.
Yep.
And... basically, what I'm thinking is... using the... Well, I want a taller base to it. I want to make it, you know, look kind of imposing, kind of like I got this. It's a little bit taller. Helps to manage the variation in the ground level a little bit better. But I also want to kind of use a mixture with foundations, at least on the outer edge everywhere, because there's no spawn location up here as far as I know. And by double stacking the foundations, what I'm going to do is use the lower most foundations, the ones that's just above ground level, as the core foundation. And I may end up doing something where I set up like, here's a storage thing if I can. It may be a case I just have to have an open gap because of the height requirements for some of these. But I was kind of thinking I could build a sort of like a basement floor of the steam water production stuff. So all that goes into this little basement section, kind of. All right, let's get that coming up. Make sure it works correctly. You know, like that way I was like, oh yeah, look, I got this gap here, and it's the panels like that, but I can take them out to get down there, and it's just under the flooring. I have a spot where it's the water and steam production, because I will need water, assumingly, for the sprinklers, and there is definitely steam being used for some of the automation stuff, like the automatic farm item that I can unlock or did unlock. Can't remember at this point. So having a way to, you know, I could hide that sort of stuff, and maybe even have it where, especially once we get the vertical item elevator conveyor type thing, have it where here's my coal stop, my coal storage. I just fill it up with coal. It runs everything for me. Instead of having coal production up here anywhere, obviously not happening, I just bring the coal up. I go over here. I dump it into a storage, you know, a big storage container, which feeds down into the water and steam stuff. And then, oh, I need some more coal. Go down, grab some from the other site, bring it back up, you know. Easier than trying to do a whole conveyor system up to here. Well, now I got a start for this spot. Let's look at the farming. Yes. Okay, so auto farm versus just a farming plot. Quadruple the space for quadruple the output. So I could go and make like a bunch of these, which are nice 4x4, versus these. That's interesting. We get such small ones there by comparison of that, but we don't have that for like the floor panels and such. Then we have the earth shard variation, which improves the speed, or again the auto farm, which I see what looks to be maybe 5 plots on it. Okay, it's 8. Because you got the one that's being lost to the thing itself. I see a water input. It's blue for water, so I don't see a steam input on this. But it's using copper. That's got to be steam. It's using copper pipe work, which was the copper pipe is for steam. And so automated sprinkler using steam and water, so that keeps the crops healthy. I'm trusting that maybe that's what it is. Okay, so steam and water. Well, hang on, let me look. It's using steam and water. So do I pump water into it or do I pump steam into it? Because it's got one connection. That's it. And this is a small sprinkler. Okay, what's that? Okay, this is... What's that using? How am I putting water in that? I don't know. I'm going to go with the auto farms, though. That's for sure. So let's look size-wise how this lines up. I mean, it's like that. It's like 9. So if that requires also the use of... Oh. Yep, I do have a little bit right there I'm going to have to clean. So assuming they're only using water, actually, and maybe it's converting it to steam, or it's actually using steam and then condensing it back to water, because there's only one connection on them. Assuming that it uses just the one connection for the auto farm, it runs the farm and sprinkles the water. I'm assuming I don't have to build a separate automatic sprinkler for the auto farms. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I might start with an easy automated setup for that instead of the big auto water pump. Well, I don't know. Could go ahead and just get that done and then move everything. Yeah. Might as well just do that. So I'm gonna need iron ingots, iron plates, copper pipe work, of course. More iron ingots. I get off. You know what? Just go take all that. I hope that's enough. If not, then oh well. It's a quick trip back down. $263,000 gold now. 264,000 from earlier when I did spend a bunch of it as well. Yeah, just having it be a money-making machine is kind of nice. Let it just build up all that money. Oh, come on! I can't break that now? Alright, fine. Whatever. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Alright. Just for now, just to test this out. By no means permanent. At all. Oh, man, okay. Yeah, I was going to have to come back. And of course it's not lined up, right? Here, we're just going to do it like this. We'll turn on that goofy red thing that doesn't really help. Okay, so water into... that's right, I gotta do it. Hang on, I gotta split it. Because of, you know, water and that. They need to make this stuff at a consistent height level. That's very frustrating to have it be so different. Like, this goes up, the other one goes down. You know, it's not even on any of it. Okay, so that's some water. Farm. We'll go ahead and do the auto farm. And that conveyor belt is going out. There we go. I think it's edge to edge. All right. So that's conveyor belt going out. And it has... input water. Just water. Okay. So, again, the automated sprinkler. I'm just going to toss it in. Input is water. So, none of this requires steam up here. Even though it does say on automated sprinkler using steam and water, there's only a water input. So it's converting steam on its own, I guess. It's a boiler in its own without needing the extra stuff. That's weird. But, okay. Whatever, you know, we're going to go with it. So, it just means I need one of these. And then I need to probably, you know, look at splitting it out. So that will go here. And I don't know if I actually need the sprinkler right now. For this.
Yep.
But we'll put that there. And I'm going to give myself a nice storage spot. There. That. Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, you know, just so it's here. And I'm not like, oh, do I need it? Yes, I do. Let me go get the supplies. All I'm going to worry about is having to put the pipe. Well, let's just see if he'll let me do this. Can I create a loop? I cannot. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this. just so I can have... There we go. That should give me enough supplies to add the pipe over here if I need it.
Yep.
So... Alright, there goes that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, it's got 50 out of 50. And I have no seeds at the moment. So I guess I need to go and get some seeds. Oh, I got it that time. Okay. While we do our luxurious descent into the base. He's like, I know it. I'm on camera. I can feel it. Got his little shirt on. Give me the phone. There we go. Got the phone. Those sad eyes. You see those eyes just like, why'd you stop? Why'd you stop scratching? Petting. Yeah. Alright, I gotta get back to playing some food. I am gonna go with barley seeds. We need some barley seeds for sure. Oh, hop seeds and berry seeds. I'll just go ahead and do like a little bit of each. There's 8 spots. What would be a 3x3 grid, it's 3x3 minus the 1 spot, so we got 8, so I'll do 2 of each and just kind of see how that works out. Now I'm locking the elevator feature here to get up top. That makes it easier. Less running around. And once I build this up, it'll be a big tower where I can actually, you know, see it from a distance. I may do just multiple floors up here, like just keep building up higher and higher once I get the initial setup going.
Yep.
All right, interact. So, recipe. Oh. Well, okay, hops. Do I put in the hop seed? Okay, it started doing it. I guess I used some when I did that, so I have no sprinkler. It's got its own water. 1 minute, we're gonna see what happens. If this works, then I'm gonna need a lot of space up here because this is definitely going to be kind of the thing for the automation part of it. I'm gonna have to do so many connections to automate it all. Definitely we're going to need those, like a vertical conveyor setup for this, because I could do like floors of these and they could all feed in and feed conveyors down, what I would do in SAS Factory.
Yep.
That's a very fast growth cycle.
Yep.
I want to see this happen too. Oh, we don't get to see the blade spin around. I just get hops. Okay, so
Yep.
I have a farm,
Yep.
and
Yep. Yep. Yep.
it's got, you know, as it's about to finish, I'm gonna cut the water, and I'm gonna redo this. Actually, go ahead and cut. And I'm gonna do another farm next to it. Of course, I don't have enough. We'll let that go for a minute.
Yep.
I'll go get supplies. And there we go. Why they should not use mouse click for these, but use E like they do on other stuff when you interact. So I accidentally hit it. Here we go. Here we go. We got it. But if my dog doesn't like you, I probably won't either. Yep, that's his shirt right there. That's true. If he don't like you, I'm sorry. He likes everybody. Look at that. My belly. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the elevator, Timmy. Sorry. Okay, what's it I needed for another farm? I need cogs, iron cogs. I keep running out of iron cogs. Yeah, they need to, you know what, can I change that in settings? The problem is specifically choosing like interact, E, interact, not left click, right click. And they really should change that to that be used with interact. Yeah, that needs to be addressed. Like really, really badly. It's such a problematic configuration. Look up at the sky, super bright, and then look back and it's dark. And it brightens up again. There's weird lighting effects in this right now.
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna go ahead and get this built. And, you know, it doesn't snap. Would be nice if it snapped to it. Well, you know, we're gonna just do 2 of them here. Okay. And this one, I'm gonna go ahead and choose barley, hops and barley for the initial setup. Back to this, my little water splitter. And we'll just go right here. And yeah, when they give us the angle controls in this coming update, that'll be great. Okay, and now that's a big problem. Getting this to not overlap and kick me out of the elevator. There we go. Now, see, some of this stuff is just too big for the viewpoint. Like, you can't target it well enough as a merger. Yes, it's merging. What? Oh, I got it facing the wrong way. Okay. It's still, this stuff is just too big to be able to line it up well without a proper alignment system, which we do not have at the moment. Okay, I'm hoping that does not interfere with me in the elevator. And I'm out of iron ingots. So now he's awake and cleaning. Possibly in an area that is not safe for camera. Iron ingots, that's right. I need... Does I have that? I'm out of those, so good. I can get these. And it's definitely faster and easier going this way. Also, I feel like they could do some change to the elevator design a bit so that it's open at least on one side. You know, maybe the X on the front and back, but the sides have less obstructions visually. So, because, you know, at that point, now you're doing this elevator, riding the elevator up, and you just get to look out to the sides, like, oh man, look at all my stuff there. Look at how cool those machines look, you know, with the glow and seeing all the stuff moving. It gives you that chance to see, like, that feel of a dwarven fortress factory type thing. You know, Satisfactory, you get where you go and set up, and you're like, oh, look at this lovely, you know, factory setup, and look at how it's all put together. And oh, you know, one thing in Satisfactory, you have that tower you can build that you could climb up, and it's part of it is to help you build your factory better because you get a bird's eye view. We should have that. We should have more range on our building in this than we do. You know, make some of these larger machines easier to place.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, there goes that. That had a bunch of stuff it needed to produce. Oh, yep, that's going.
Yep. Yep.
I want to see it. I really do want to see that move at some point. I want to see the arm swing, like, do that. Give me that feature. Okay. So now I've got hops and barley going, and that's going to last a while. See, there we go. I targeted the wrong thing, and boom, I damaged it. Okay. So now, Timmy says, time for me to shake. What are you looking for? You already had a snack. I've already had 2 snacks today. Alright, so that's farm for at least 2 things. A little bit more space. I can definitely build that out to be a... bigger farm. And I just heard what sounded like a different than usual chunk, chunk, chunk sound. I'm hoping it was just production, but that was a different than usual chunk, chunk, chunk type sound. Like something was attacking me almost. Now I don't hear it. Some of the production sounds can be a little, can throw you off a little bit. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's piled up above. You know what? I can take that out. Yeah, it's piled up above that. So I guess it's gonna get close to the ceiling, and then it's gonna pile up there. It's gonna pile up above. What the? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, what? Wooden wall. Okay, start destroying. I kept saying copy it and place wooden wall, and it was stuck in destroy mode for some reason. Take a quick break to grab these. And I can get me some more coal to take up. I'm just producing so much over here. I guess technically, you know, I don't seem to need the, have to have sunlight, have to be outdoors for the farms to work, so I could just build it down here. That seems kind of cheating to me, to not require any sunlight for plants that kind of grow for, you know, sunlight. Kind of need sunlight and good, you know, nutritious soil. Have some fertilizer. What the heck? I was climbing up, and it just started jumping me. That was weird. I don't know, I may end up with that up surface area, build it up to where I build like a separate, I'll still keep this guy down here, and I may keep like the, you know, one set of gold storage down here, but I might build like a whole big massive floor in the surface section of the base to produce a lot of gold storage up there. That way I can have a very significant amount of storage that's not physically, like visually overlapping. Yeah, here we go. Riding on up. Let's just see. Hops and barley. Yes, and autosave. Okay. I'm gonna have to treat this as the middle section right here, so yeah. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and do this now. Build a nice big grandiose entrance, expand it out far enough. I could build a little area where I have you know, something blocked off, some kind of different stone wall set up over here. We'll get animal husbandry stuff. And then, yeah, I don't want to go too far back. I want to kind of, I guess, stop back here. Guess we'll do this part. See how this, oh, that's gonna work. Oh, no, you, oh. Yeah, how can I target something inside the ground that I visually cannot see? I can understand snapping to something that I've got there, and it just kind of snaps next to something that, you know, like I'm snapping on a lower snap point or something, but that was just, there's no reason I should be able to build like down like inside the ground like I did. Okay, you know what? Now I gotta think of this. This spot, I'm coming up here. I'm facing this direction out from the elevator. So this is facing towards where my coal production is. So if I'm in the base and I look this way, I'm facing towards the stairs that lead into the base. And this is facing towards that next cavern where I have, maybe that's the iron one there. That's why I don't have it in use, because it comes to here and I don't need it because I'm in this cavern right over here, which means this might be actually connecting into mine right here. But I don't remember seeing these open spots leading up to the surface.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, great. Yeah, there we go. Starting to think it wasn't going to let me out. Yeah, I brought a bunch of coal up to top this off, so this will go for a while. Obviously, I am producing way... Well, no, wait a second. That's 100 water, and that is 50 water each. So I'm actually perfectly balanced on the water production for once.
Yep. Yep. Oh. Yep.
Okay, I've got all this space back here now. That's as far back as I can go. Come on, darn it. I knew it. I was like, I don't trust that. I was like, it should have snapped to the right spot, but I was like, I don't trust it. I don't think it did it, and I was right to not trust it. I feel like it doubled up one of them again. Yeah, like maybe it didn't, but it is trying to. Please fix the snapping issues with the next update. May actually not even do it like a full enclosure. I may have it like big entrance there, come over to the side, entrance there, leads down into an area using, well, defenses, just in case, but using railings as a, like, I'm gonna do this in case we do have animals at some point.
Yep.
Let's see, where is it? That's roughly where my original outpost was. Yeah, right over here close to this entrance, where I found my way into the good spot.
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, if I'm up here, it snaps. If I'm down below, it won't snap with the foundation. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So it gives it a nice little look, but this is probably not the final front. So I'll probably build further that way in the end. This is gonna be the bigger area because of farming and such. And possibly, depending on how they do things, this might end up being like where I have down below, I have the, the elevator coming up. I may end up building a separate spot where I build a set of conveyor elevators coming up to bring items. Plus, I gotta build a big tower, like that at some point, somehow. Okay, look at the texturing on that. Specifically the base of the merger. Watch as I get closer. Change a little bit, changes a little bit more. It's like, it's like the details is unrefining the edge a bit, but it's also like something's interfering. And then it's just like it's jumbling. I mean, I could see it like downgrading the quality, but it's jumbling the texture up. And it's not doing that on the other stuff. It's doing it on the merger only of all this. I mean, okay, you can see a little bit on the conveyor there. Watch. As I get further away, it loses a little bit of the smoothness. So you can see it's got like a flat and then another flat and then another flat. It's kind of like you can see a overlap of where it's kind of sticking across, and then, like two pieces like that kind of thing on the conveyor from this distance. But yeah, you can see how much it's degrading the look of that as I step away from it. That's weird that that one specifically is being treated like that.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if I actually need that much in the way of berries and such. Kind of have a lot to collect out here anyway. Let's go. For now, I'm just going to put stuff back. I feel like that's a good initial start to a topside base. I mean, it's one more thing. If I can make it fit. Machines. Where is it there? I already have a barrel maker going. I need an ammo constructor. I can do that. It's not super big. That's why now I'm feeling like I should have a bigger area down here too. Oh, well, you know what? I may make a third floor up there. That I access by ladder, not by elevator. I like the idea of the elevator just straight shot all the way up for right now. Maybe later adding in another stop where I can tell it just go, be like, hey, go here, and then, stop. Maybe sometimes this spot. See, if I do that, come up here, and I go like this, maybe I climb up here. Okay, we do this. That. And... oh, yeah, no wood. I'm gonna get some wood. Oh, let me put seeds away, too. There we go. Come up here. And then... like that. That's how I did it, yeah. basically it's overlapping with that platform. Alright, so what I can do here is I will lose some of that grandiose look as I go up higher, but it'll be enclosed. I'll come up through here, little bit of a view. This is really where I feel you need big rooms. Almost like I do want to build a little, not right here, build like just a little bit higher for the next. I may go ahead and just do another level high and then start building up. Well, I think I might try to get it where this is an ammo constructor on the 3rd floor. I can just bring up the supplies for making ammo as needed. Yeah, I'm not being attacked. I don't know if that's something changed with the update or something's bugged. I don't have enough gold. Whatever it is, I am appreciating the peaceful, non-defensive nature of this right now. Allow me to just experiment with stuff. And I am at 336,000 gold. Closing in on that 500,000 to fill that spot up. Let's do one more run back down just to see if anything has respawned. And then we're going to start wrapping up because we are past our normal ending time. And I got to make sure Timmy is taken care of.
Yep.
Make sure nobody has respawned already on me. Okay, nobody. Come over here.
Yep. Yep.
Grab the ruby ore. That. And no ogre. It's good. I'm actually going to destroy this just in case. He's like, decides to try and come back. Like, I don't want you here. Your camp is now gone. Bye-bye. I will need to get down here, get the silver spot over there going. Not worried about that one. And then we have over here another silver spot and the coal spot. I can also clear out all these little spots here. Gather up that stuff. That is nice. I went ahead and just dug through, and then I've got that there. I'll have to do some exploring. I may do some more looking around between these caverns, see if I can start mapping out kind of a good area for things, and maybe expand on this a little bit. Maybe create an actual, like, dwarven path. Like, the rest of the cavern, but here's a tunnel that I've chiseled out and made nice with dwarven walls and such. Timmy? How's it going? So yeah, lots of caverns. And, you know, killed one ogre. Have a couple others in some other spots. I'll need to go and do some stuff. And, you know, get prepared to take them down. But, you know, good bit of exploration in the lower level. Not getting a lot of resources down there, unfortunately. And now that I've got this elevator thing, you know, if I do find like a good setup down there, hey, I might decide to dig down and make the elevator go to another level down below. Maybe just build a thing that lets me use it as an elevator to bring stuff up from there. A conveyor system coming up from there. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how things improve with the next update when we get all the improvements to the item controls, the conveyor movements. It's gonna be really good to see that. But for now, I feel like I've done a pretty decent bit of work. I'm about to hit 350,000 gold. I'm sure between now and the next stream, I will be at least 500,000, if not close to 1 million, depending on how much time I get to work on this week. But important thing to do, always got to save. Auto saves all the time, but make sure I know exactly which one it is. Timmy, say hi, or rather say goodbye, Timmy. We're gonna wrap it up here and call it for today. He's like, what? Don't bother me. Again. If my dog doesn't like you, I probably won't either. One of his funny shirts. Alright, you know what? Fat. You're getting fat, Timmy. Fat Timmy. Heavy, fat Timmy. It's like you're embarrassing me. Calling me fat on camera. You got boogers in your eye. You ate and you're now cleaning up. So you made a mess when you ate. Okay, good to know. Might need to get you a bib, Jenny. You know? Maybe, you know, here comes the airplane. You know, Timmy, do you do that? No? You make a mess when you eat, but it's mostly around your mouth. Then you lick it clean. Yep. He is so obviously like, I know I'm on camera. Don't do this to me. And right as I say that, he looks at the camera. He's like, help. You know you're on camera, don't you? Can you look at the camera? Timmy? Look at Jenny, Timmy. Look right at her. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Finally. Okay, here, put your paw. There you go. He's gonna consider typing a message. Or, you know, hiding. There we go. Can't hide now, Timmy. All right, so we are going to call it for today. Again, April 14th, I think is what it said, is Forever Skies full release. So go ahead and put it on your wish list if you haven't already got it. So you can look at it, and you can bundle it with the game Aloft, which is what I've been doing content on right now. So we'll have that coming up. Full release of Forever Skies. Get a chance to go look at that again. That's definitely going to be a more time-consuming one, I think. Just because in some cases, some of the towers I had to find took a lot of time to try and track one down. So, I don't know. It depends on how I feel, if I want to do it as videos or do it as a live stream. But right now, we're waiting on some improvements with Orebound. I've got a new base I can work on building, so we can be doing more with that next time. And I think I want to try to do, again, I'm going to do some more looking around in the caves, try to map out kind of paths to certain spots, and start building out at least a network of tunnel paths that I know my way around to get some resources. Maybe next time we can do some more resource setup in the lower section. But that is it for today, isn't it, Timmy? All right, yeah, he says yes. I looked at the camera. Now I can go. Right, you want down? You want to go? You scratch that neck. Where is that spot? Where is that spot? Where is that spot? Nope. No, he's like, nope, not doing it. Nope. All right, yep, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend. Be safe this week, and we'll see you next Saturday.